Your voice, your opinion, your community. Fact TV, free speech, protected.
The following is independently produced programming. The views and opinions expressed are those of the producers and do not reflect the views and opinions of Falls Area Community Television, our staff, or board of directors.
Hi, this is James Bourke. TV show. I want to talk about the people in the community. The nice people out there. Well, some. But, like, today, I want okay. First, I want to thank my friend, if it's okay, for donut. Hi, happy birthday, Donut Trump. Donut Top, thank you, happy birthday, and thanks for fixing that, keep me updated on stuff. And last Tuesday, it was St. Patrick's Day. That was a holiday. St. Patrick's Day. But not today. That was last week. Now, I want to say hi to people I like. People in the whole world. First, I want to thank Michael for bringing me here today. Of course, I want to say hi to Christina and to Bruce. It was good to see you today. And Bruce, hope you're watching this. And now, we're gonna do some sports. Of course, the one we always talk about. And the one we always talk about is, okay, Dumbat, he did a good job on the Canopin show on 10:05 in Boston at the Fairway in Natick, Massachusetts, where it was up and running. Dumbat, that is. In 1958, yes. And now, I want to say hi to my friend again. Okay, here we go. My friend, host number one, who did a good job behind the scenes. and his name was a prince, Dan Gillis. He did a very good job in broadcasting candlepin bowling on 10:05 in Boston. And next one, for Whipping, the producer and director, and that one was Ralph Stewart, the one that's in the referee. He gets the worst bone pants and the worst words and worst balls. When it comes behind the Darrow line. Yes. And of course, our Didio on the Warwick Tonic School Board for keeping school on the Tonic School Board of his fingers. And that's what we have to do. And I can't forget Keith Williams on the big board for the folks here. Yeah. And the audience as well. And the next guy who did it was John Wiley. I was standing there and coordinator and schoolkeeper and Saturday citizen. The last one was Brian Howard again for putting the whole thing together for the fans who came to watch candlepin bowling when it's videotaped, and he set up the equipment Monday mornings, and for the fans who comes in for once a month, and for that we praise as well James Larry Taylor and Tony Giffen for the bowling at the Fairway Natick for business for quite some years now. Now, and I can't forget, Dan Harris, he took over the and the new home base, new cable systems, and the home base for candlepin bowling of candlepin skins from Pilgrimage in Hereford, Massachusetts, and Packers Ranch in Wyndham, New Hampshire, and that was Candlepin Stars and Strikes with Doug Brown and Dan Murphy. Of course, I can't forget the last one. And I also want to thank Wheeler Lanes in Nashua, New Hampshire for Candlepin Stars and Strikes for all these years, and I was there all 6 months, twice in the fall and twice in the spring. And the tape-ins from Wheeler Lanes in Nashua, New Hampshire was 8 months, but that means the second Tuesday of the month at 10 o'clock, except for, for doubles as well, with the ladies and the men's together. And the tournament of taper ants, we had 5 shows. Why 5? Because it was the tournament of taper ants. That was 5 shows they taped that day. Sometimes it begins at 9 or 9:30. They hope to get started. Every single years. Then after that came Candlepin Talents of Phil Bolden and Dan Murphy. and of course there were Candlepin for Kids of Steve Reno. Yes, I remember all these people bars when it was on the air. It was up and running on 10:05 in Boston. Yes, the West Turnpike 19. And the other one was the live table temp shows at Pilgrim Winds in Hatfield, Massachusetts. Every year, it got better and better. Last Saturday in August, and the following week, first 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock, because it's a 9-minute show, 5 bars at a time. And yes. And I was gonna say, sometimes the college football season don't still have the bowling shows on 10:05 in Boston have already. Oh yeah. When the bowling show was running on 10:05 in Boston, Massachusetts, it was, let's see, it was up and running, and the wife tippy tip show again was repeated the following Saturday. And 11 o'clock to 12:30. First, I want to say hi to Carol. And I gotta fix it. And I want to say hi to all people at CIJ. Thanks for having me all these years. It's especially her too. And Mike, he's funny because he does a lot of funny things. And so birthday's coming up soon, and that's Sandy Wool from CIJ. That's all I can tell you about that. Now, I like TV shows. Before that, I want to really thank Ed Hayden. He did a really good job on that TV special. The last one he did on 10:05 in Boston. And yes, the TV special was aired on 10:05 in Boston, 7:30 Friday night, January 26th, and the other day it caused of strikes, spares, and traffic and derailment, causing a book on the TV Constitution, hard to say. On Saturday, January 27th, the last balls were John Senegy, and Dave Francis. And after that, they didn't want to see it go off the air, but it did. And when Canopin Doubles was in first swing, Ed Hayden helped out of that. I think Saturdays at 1 p.m. after the Dan Gillis show. Yes. And to say, the bar whites as well, 102. Woo. And the fans who see the bowling show, 200. That was the crowd number. And that's a big audience. And for weapon, no, not for weapon. Ralph Stewart, the weapon that's a referee, could see the balls from the very netic, but he couldn't see when the balls and pins come back behind the devil wine at Pilgrim Wings, because it was a little bit bigger down there. And because it's easier at the fairway near there, because he sits a little bit closer to them. And farther at Pilgrim Wings here from Massachusetts. And one is not a wife, and the second one at Pilgrim Wings is a wife's shawl. So if they do it twice to, in case you missed it the first time, you can see it again. Yes, and I went today to Duncan of Mike. Oh, Mike works fishing, and I do as well. and Mike Moen and Frank Barbacourt did the show for a long time. Showtime, like Canopin Jobbers. Yes. And before, and the state table champs as well, of the ladies and the men's. 2 weeks of the ladies and 2 weeks of the men's. That was on TV 50 in Derry, New Hampshire. You are in the winds of my weekend. And I keep forgetting an often, Bob Forrico and Dan Murphy. Good job on the Wonnyborn Center for Big Shot Bowling. No, this is Big Shot Bowling. That was on Tano Nesson. Yes. Wyndham. Yes. That was where you can get few postcards to Dan Gillis. And he tries sometime to add it together, but what happens. Oh, and there was a show. No, not a show. Oh, man. Sorry about that. And stop being sorry. And the fair pants, the tie to head were big. They kept on trying. The one up and the winner to try it as well. And that's good. And you can start and strikes from Wheeler Lands. You can sign postcards or letters. That you can. Some, not, but they prefer postcards. Because 1005 was only postcards. And I watched, I liked football, because football season started 1 ago. And I want to say, next week, happy Thanksgiving to you people out there. Yes. Now, alright. And I can't forget Timmy. Oh, hi, Timmy. and I can't forget my friends at CIJ, like Buff, Kristen, my Crusher, and the other people in there too. Jackie. and and once again, I have a good audience today who came out to see this. Oh, and my friend Carlton, who is he out drinking, and Nikki, and Tia, and Williams. Hi, next week, happy holidays. And it's been fun doing this all this time. And I want to say hi to my family, Wayne Bourke, that is, Knuckle Bourke, and my mom. Hi. And see you next week. Until next time, this is Dan Spoke signing off. Till next time, bye-bye.